That's a liquid booger.
You know, I know, but I'm saying still though, it's still a booger. You feel what I'm saying? Versus you actually going in your ear, picking one, and eating it. You're wild. I'd rather eat a booger.
Yo, welcome back everybody to another episode of the Likkle Table. I'm your host, your favorite neighborhood roster. We're here for episode 17, and this week I brought back my homie, special guest, D-Lo, aka BlueStopSignnn, aka Mr. Devarius, aka Mr. Fold Your Ad Down.
Like a lawn chair, boy.
And I know y'all see I got my dashiki on today in the spirits of Juneteenth just yesterday. You know what I'm saying? We representing.
Nigga, I got on all black. You don't get more lady this.
Black is beautiful.
Speaking of Father's Day, how was yours?
I was working, boy. I think I worked from. I was at work from 11 to 6. 11 to 7. Got off. And was streaming, I think. How about yours, though, Pimpin'?
This Father's Day was dope. It actually felt like a birthday, bro. I had a lot of different people. Like a lot of different people show love. Like, you know, old friends, new friends. Like, it's a lot of people, dog. And that shit was definitely love. Like, that was probably one of the best gifts. Just, you know. And some people, like, had different messages. And some of them shits was real, bro. For real. And, you know, even the homies I hang out with, they was like, a lot of them, we were reaching out to each other, saying Happy Father's Day and stuff. It was deep, though. My Father's Day gifts was pretty decent. I got the Dave East cologne. That shit
Yeah,
fire.
you showed me. They calling me handsome.
Hey, that shit fire. And then, also I went to, Plies.
Euphoria?
Yeah, that was decent. I ain't gonna lie to you, it was decent. Definitely had a good time. Good Father's Day.
That's what's up. I don't know why, but the past couple of Father's Days, they've been kind of bittersweet for me. Sweet because, of course, I'm a father and active in my children's lives for the most part. But it's bitter because I see it like everybody my age or around my age posting their fathers, stuff like that. And I ain't never really have that relationship with my father. And growing up, well, becoming an adult and having conversations with him, like, I understand a lot of stuff. But with his situations, I ain't, like, there wasn't really nothing holding him back from being in my life for real, other than him just not wanting to. So I kind of start thinking about that a little bit, but then at the same time, I think I use that as fuel, I guess, to make sure that my kids don't experience that to the best of my ability. Because every time I've talked to him, he's either tried to gaslight me about not being in my life or tries to put the blame on my mom. When I know what type of person that my mom is, but I also know she's never, like, kept me from him. Until it was made clear that he didn't want to be involved.
my dad, man, honestly, me and my dad have a bittersweet relationship too. But so when my parents were together. I actually remember my parents being together.
Mm-hmm.
And like they broke up maybe like a year after Skates came.
Okay.
Now, within the time period they broke up, like it was kind of weird because it's like eventually like we moved down the way, so we wasn't really living that far.
Right.
And it's like I used to be mad, I used to be hurt, could never really understand why like my parents broke up. I was a kid,
Mm-hmm.
but it wasn't until like I got a little older until I started understanding shit. And it's just like I'm not gonna lie, neither one of my parents are perfect. Like my mom had her days, my dad had his days, but it's like I think what used to make me mad about my dad is like I understand. I will say this: baby mamas, girlfriends, they are annoying.
Mm-hmm.
They are annoying. But it's like sometimes I just wish my dad like dealt with it regardless of what the fuck it came with for me.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like I'm your child. It's like you ask most parents, are they willing to die for their kids? And a lot of them will say yeah. But it's like I don't need you to die for me. I just need you to deal with this aggravating ass bitch or aggravating ass lady that's my mom, so that me and you can be around each other. Fuck what the fuck y'all got going on. Fuck taking a bullet from me, bitch. Don't die for me. Like you feel what I'm saying? Be there for me no matter what, regardless of what the fuck it is. Because guess what? When I get older and you're not around, all I can hear is the story she's telling me from my side of view. And then if somewhat of what she's saying is right, but I don't know. Like let's say if my mom was gaslighting my dad not to come around, now my dad's not around. Now I don't know what the fuck gaslighting mean as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
I know what it means now. You feel what I'm saying? But now all I see is that you don't come around. Her calling you a sorry ass nigga that don't come around. Whether it's true or not, you're not around. So it's like, hell, now you seem like this sorry. You're allowing her. You're allowing what she's saying to live to be a true in my life because you're not coming around to prove her wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? You got to think. Kids are gonna hear what their mom say or what their dad say based if you're not there to not put it in their life. And then you gotta think about that hatred that your kid is feeling as they're getting older because it's like it takes days like this of us getting older to actually understand. It's just like no, don't allow your kid to go through that bitter taste. Like just show her like, hey, listen. Now when she gets older or when he get older, eventually you'll see like, okay, damn. Mom and dad was going through this, and dad really was breaking his neck to see this, and this. But it's like all they know is what all they see. Their kids. So it's just like sometimes I just wish my dad stuck his neck out a little bit lower. You know what I'm saying? Just so that it could. You know what I'm saying? Just so that I could. It wouldn't seem like he was a sorry ass nigga. If that made any sense.
Mm-hmm.
But me being older, sometimes I understand why he was a sorry ass nigga. I just wish he would have did the extra mile, took the extra step, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, my parents was never together. I can never remember a time where we were in a relationship. Hell, I think my dad was in prison when I was born, and then just wasn't around when he got out. I don't remember meeting my father until I was maybe 6.
That's right around the time when my mom and dad started freezing for
like
real.
6 or 7.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and hell, even then I only saw him every once in a while, for a few hours, and then wouldn't see him again for like 6, 7, 8 months, and then I hit like 9. I stayed with him for maybe 2 or 3 weekends, and then see him again until I was maybe 16. So he I don't really have not a lot of positive memories of him. You know what I mean?
True.
And like I said, every time he's tried to come into my life as an adult, it's never even been like, I could understand if he was trying to take some accountability, like, I'm sorry I wasn't there, I should have did this and this and that. But literally every time I've talked to this man, he's always pointing the finger.
True. I think with mine, he's taking accountability for a lot of stuff, but also I've also opened my eyes to a lot more stuff. So my dad, like the stuff that he probably wouldn't explain to me, I kind of know a lot of. So it's like I kind of eased up on like talking shit about, bro. You know, like I get it.
Do you feel like you would have been able to had he not taken accountability?
Yeah, because a situation is a situation, and I look at it like this. I feel like because it's like taking accountability is the right thing to do. It doesn't mean that you always have to do it, because in certain situations that you have to take accountability, you're taking accountability because you quote unquote played a part, not because you were the one that caused it. So it's like sometimes you make decisions based off of how life was happening. And if that's how life was happening and you made a certain decision and it fucked you, and you might not have need to take accountability because you might feel like you got played, depending on what the situation is. Like, small example, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, back in the day, like my dad used to wanna. My dad, when my dad and my mom first broke up,
Mm-hmm.
my dad was with the lady who he was cheating on my mom.
Okay.
So, at one point in time, my dad used to want to get us for a couple of days, like more than what it was.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like, in my mom's eyes, it's like, bitch, you had me fucked up. You're trying to play house with my kids.
Yeah. With
So
the
it's
female
like that you cheat. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes,
Now,
yes.
I will say my mom is not a bitter bitch, but it's like I understand how you have, because I'm not gonna lie. It's like I kind of get it. You feel what I'm saying from
on
her.
both sides.
Yeah, I kind of get it from her standpoint.
He kind of had her messed up too.
Yeah, but it's like,
for even thinking that was okay.
but it's like this though. It's not okay. By the end of the day,
He wanted
this bitch stayed with him.
Right.
That's what it was. She don't. My mom don't stay there no more. That's not our house no more.
Right.
That's his house. You feel what I'm saying? And he wanted her there. However, he also did. He didn't say, oh, they could stay with me. He was just saying I would get them a few more days so we could split them.
Mm-hmm.
And she wasn't with that because the bitch stayed there.
Right.
So it's like my dad was like, you see. So I can understand if my dad wouldn't take accountability, because at the end of the day, it isn't on some grown shit.
That situation.
That's why I
Yeah,
said that's exactly
see,
why
I
I
can
said.
understand something like that.
That's why I said. That's why when you was like, if your dad didn't take accountability because you still, you know.
Yeah.
That's why I say I could, because I can understand it. It's like,
because that situation.
It's like at the end of the day, it's like,
it's not like he didn't want y'all. It's just the situation he was in, and your mama wasn't going.
That's Mill. That's the real Mrs. not going. Swear to God.
Yeah. Mrs. ain't going. Tori ain't going.
If you want to know why I probably ain't going so hard, it's because my mama never went.
Victoria was not going, boy.
It's because she never went, bro.
She don't be going now, so I can only imagine when she was like, yeah.
It is, bro. So it's just like, mind you, like, bro, this is like 2003. It's like 21 years ago, bro.
Right.
Hell no. Like, my mama still had guns back then, gang.
I already know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm surprised she ain't shoot cuz. But that's a whole nother conversation. But yeah, bro, that's how it was. So even if he wouldn't take accountability, and then so I'm gonna tell you the whole part. So eventually, she became his wife. She's still his wife to this day.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, crazy. This is crazy. But yeah, bro. So whole time, eventually, she did like kind of like loosen up.
Yeah.
A little bit, and things like this. But then
because she had to accept it, hell, at that point.
But then he took his time period where like he kind of stopped doing what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, I was cool with it because I got tired of being over there with them. Like, I don't know, like around the time period, I used to feel tried because it's like, nigga, these are not your daughters.
Oh, so she had kids of her own too?
She had 3 daughters.
Okay.
It's like, nigga, these is not your daughters. You feel what I'm saying? This is how I used to feel. You feel me? Nigga, these is not your daughters, and you spend time with them, hanging with them, chilling with them. When the last time me and you went to the court to ball? And it's so funny, bro, because honestly, everything that I like to do, my dad literally was the reason why. Bro, I used to love to run. Me and my daddy used to always race a truck as a kid when I was a jit. He the one who took me fishing. He the one who had me on the fishing. Just loving to play, loving to watch football. I used to like the Steelers because he liked the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the Miami Hurricanes because he liked the FSU. Like,
Mm-hmm.
everything. I liked it Orlando because he liked it LA. Like, bro, everything was always just like
A competition.
yeah, with him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, I don't know, bro. Like, that kind of stopped a little bit. Like, when he started hanging around them, and it was just like, it got to a point where I didn't even want to really be around him anymore. It's like, bro, we don't go ball no more. I can't think of the last time you took me fishing. Like, at this point, I come over this bit to watch movies with them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to watch movies with them. I don't really even care about them. You know what I'm saying? And then at one point, I did get cool with the girls. And then it's just like, that's when bro started picking and choosing when he was like dipping in. So like, he'll come around school time, leave for a little bit. And I probably see him maybe 1 weekend, 2 weekends throughout that time period. And I'll see him for Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
Or I don't see him Thanksgiving. With Christmas, he calling me telling me to come outside or telling me to come to his house because he got some stuff for me. Like,
Oh, so he kind of turned into a holiday parent.
yeah, kind of, yeah. And it's like, that not annoying too. For real, bro. It's like, bro, you just, imagine me and you sitting back playing the game as kids and come outside. I go outside, I got a little thing full of shit. And I'm helping, hey bro, I'm asking you, can you help me bring this shit in? And it's like, yeah, this shit gone. But now all I know is that this shit came from a daddy. Nigga, you're not out, and you're not a firefighter. You're not fighting wars. You're not a cop.
Right.
You're not in the military. You're not doing nothing. You're not a truck driver. You're not doing nothing to where I can't see you when I want to see your bitch ass.
Right.
And that's what made me respect. That's why I told you, bro, I learned what fuck nigga was real early. Real early. I learned what a fuck nigga was very early, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Very early. It was my daddy. That's why I say I still love fuck niggas. But you was a fuck nigga. I know what a fuck nigga is, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I smell it. I knew what a fuck nigga was before I knew what a real nigga was.
Mm-hmm.
Dead ass. And my dad is a fuck nigga. And that's why I try my best to be a real nigga, bro. I swear to God, bro.
Fun boy.
Man. Shit crazy. But at the end of the day, I love bro though. Can't even lie to you. Man, him talking about going on a fishing trip. If you ever want to call, you can slide. It's gonna be lit. But when we do link nowadays, we do like, you know what I'm saying, talk to each other. We do vibe. It's pretty cool nowadays. But back then, yeah, bro knew I was gonna knock his ass out once upon a time.
Yeah, see, I tried to talk with my father within the last few years. That's why, like, I feel the way I do because this stuff is still fairly recent.
Nah, I feel that.
Like,
I ain't gonna lie, I had to cuss bro out, remember like a couple months ago about skates. I did, but he reached back out doing this and doing that. And it's like, I get it, bro, you're older.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I had to let his ass know times is different to a bigger extent, bro. Like, times is different.
Mm-hmm.
The dollar not even the same no more. A lot of stuff not even the same no more. Nowadays, bro, if you can't do it for me, at least do it for my brother. Do it for my granddaughter. You know what I'm saying? For your granddaughters. That's how I'm rocking now. If you ain't gonna be a good dad, be a good granddad.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Or at least look out for my little brother. I don't really give a damn what you do for me now. Holla at me these nowadays. If I text you, just text back. That's all I care for. We don't really gotta hang. We don't really gotta do anything. Cause shit, I don't really care about it.
Mm-hmm.
I care about what I love seeing people love others. So I'd rather him show that love to skates or that. That'll probably make me happy. Honestly.
Well, my daddy's still out here having kids, bro.
See, it's funny you say that because my dad out here still living young too. But it's something I never shared with anybody. So on some real shit, my dad was blind his whole teenage year.
Blind?
Yes.
Mm.
My dad was like legally blind from like, I'm not, no quote,
Mm-hmm.
but from like 13 all the way to like 19 or like 21. That was one of the reasons why he didn't finish school.
Mm.
Yeah, my dad was blind. So I had to put it in myself, bro.
It's a lot of booty you done missed out on between
Bro.
13 and 21 being blind.
Bro.
A lot of booty, boy.
Bro. And he didn't go gay. Like, at all. Like, he just was just, like... And it's so crazy because, like, he had real friends back in the day. Like, he had friends who used to, like, my grandma. Shout out to my grandma. R.I.P. Baby. But, yeah, she used to, he had 2 friends that she used to let him hang with. And they would come pick him up and let him ride or whatever. And then his friends would take him to, like, games and shit. Take him to like hang around girls, but it's like my daddy was like he was always scared because he ain't never know what nobody looked like. And, you know, if he used to like we ain't never really talked about it before, but we talked about it a little bit. But yeah, like I heard his friends talk about it too. So when my dad got his vision back around like 22, like a lot of shit makes so much sense. Like I used to understand. Like I had to realize that my dad had me like when he was around like first off, my dad had already had a son. He had already had a daughter. And he had another son, then he had skates. So it's like, I'm thinking like, boom, bro, I would probably be just like my dad. It's like, he couldn't be faithful, couldn't do this, couldn't do that, because it's like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, from 13 to 21, bro, I was a barbarian to these streets. A barbarian. Yeah. I can only imagine. Not being blind,
Yeah.
and then having to catch up with life when you like 22.
Yeah.
What? Oh no.
Those are very pivotal years.
What? You feel what I'm saying? To a lot of shit, bro. Like, that's like no middle school, no high. That's like me basically saying no Lockhart, no Jones. Like what? Oh man, yeah, I'd have been just like him. That's why he told me he went to all the fruit meats from like 23 all the way to like 30. He went to every last one of them. It was basically like breaking down a lot. Now we did talk about that. But I understand why he was hunching this, hunching that, doing this, doing. Nigga, he didn't have no life. He didn't lose his virginity until he was in his 20s.
Right.
And then he didn't even get to see. He can't see nothing. Like, just not even imagine just certain shit you can't do. You can't go outside, bullshit with your friends. You can't do. There's a lot of shit you can't do. So I understand. Like with my dad, like he's probably at that age now where he kind of overstands a lot of shit. But nah, trying to get it at 30, hell nah.
Mm-hmm.
He was still out here thugging, still out here doing his thing, and I get it. You just started 7 years ago.
Right.
See me,
You
I've
still
been doing
friends.
this for a while.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I could chill right now. He ain't no chill for him. At 30, he turned that bitch. And I get it, bro. I get it. That's another reason why I love it, bro.
Yeah, I can say our father's situations were definitely different.
Yeah.
The only thing I acquired from my father, from what I heard, is his attitude and his love for bowling.
That'd be dope as fuck, cause you actually a good ass bowler. I ain't gonna lie about it.
He the first person I ever seen spin a ball down the lane.
Yeah. See, that's funny, cause I think I'm a decent ass fisher.
See, I used to fish with my grandma, and I don't remember us ever catching nothing. That's why I be when I be just out there. I don't care if I catch nothing or not. I just like fishing.
I feel that, bro. I'm not gonna lie. The last like 2 weeks, bro, I've caught like 2 or more fish a day. Like I'm catching them bitches, bro. Like it's so crazy. And I posted a picture on Snapchat. Yes, I said Snapchat, bitch. Posted a picture on Snapchat, and my cousin Janelle was like, "You look just like your daddy."
What you been using as bait? Same thing?
Shrimp.
Oh, live shrimp.
Yeah. The only difference is bro. Like, honestly, I'm gonna tell you the only difference. I think the only difference is now the hooks we were using.
They were too big.
See, no, the hooks we was using, like, the bitches was like this. Like they was kind of like a perfect loop. And when you trying to when them fish hit for that shit, bro, they take and go. So that hook not in their mouth. See me, I be getting them them C hooks or U hooks. So it's like when they take it, it at least get caught. And the reason why I know them bitches work is because every time I've caught a fish, all you see is the C hook in the jaw, just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? Like stuck, because the whole time it's stuck at the bottom of that U or the bottom or the middle of that C. That's so I feel like our hook difference is what was making a nigga being able to catch fish. Cause we'll feel the bites and then we'll pull it, nothing. When I feel the bites, we'll set, pull it, nothing. When I changed that hook, ever since I got them C hooks and U hooks, man, I put that bitch on there.
Well,
I'm setting.
I got a different line too.
Yeah, but it ain't about the line, bro. I'm telling you, it's the hooks, bro.
No, I'm just saying that the line I got on my rod now.
Oh, okay. But it's the hooks, bro.
It low key look blue.
Okay, man. It's the hooks, bro. You gotta get them hooks, bro. Get them U hooks, bro. Cause them bitches, I'm telling you, bro. When that shit get in that shit, bro. Every time I pull the fish off, I'm like, yeah, he caught up on that C.
And that's what they call U hooks.
Nah, nigga, I call them C hooks and U hooks because they.
What is the name of them?
I don't even know.
Jesus Christ.
Will not promote no brand on this bit on this brand. But nah, I don't. I just know, bro. Them bitches look like this. They got the hook part right here.
Where you got them from? Fishing hole?
Nah, but that other spot over there.
On Ridgewood?
Yeah. Went over there. Every time I get them, I catch me at least 2, but no bullshit.
Where you been going lately?
Same spot.
Off the bridge?
Yeah, the honey hole, bro. I call that bit a honey hole now. That bit a honey hole, gang. That bit a honey hole.
Well, what you been catching over there? Catfish?
Oh, I caught a king gulf. I caught a rainbow snapper. It looked like. I think I caught I think it's a mango snapper. I caught drum.
I caught me a mango snapper too.
Yeah. I caught drum.
Fish.
This nigga here. I caught some.
You know about the mango snapper.
This nigga here. I caught little drums over there. I caught some jack.
Have you kept any of it?
Yeah. Hell yeah. I catch them and Ed, he book them and cook them every time I come, I not. Hey, he be like, bet, go in that back, handle them bitches, get them bitches right, get them bitches ready, and
And bitches always
scale them, fillet them.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you. Yeah, that.
I've been watching videos on how to do it. I think I know how to do it for real. I think I just gotta try.
You're Jamaican, it's in you. You know how to do it.
Yeah, gotta cut it at the head and down the middle. Yeah, open it up, peel it off the skin. Yeah.
Yeah, oh look, hold on, look. Called him.
Oh yeah, he going home. That's good size. That's way bigger than the palm.
Now watch this. Ready. Same day. And if you want to give me
Fish nuggies.
and if you catch my bluff, what that say?
June 6, 2024.
What that say?
June 6, 2024. 2 hours later.
Exactly. Booked him and cooked him. They ain't play with his ass.
All right, so we got the Would You Rather segment.
Here
But
you go with that bullshit.
so would you rather eat earwax or eat a booger?
A booger.
Both of them nasty as hell, but earwax? Oh.
You know why I said booger?
Hmm.
Because back in the day when I was sick, sometimes when my nose would stop up, it happens now sometimes. Sometimes, like if I do like the, you know, when you spit, it's just like it's low key already coming through your mouth.
Yeah, that's a liquid booger.
You know, I know, but I'm saying still though, it's
Yeah.
still a booger. You feel what I'm saying? Versus you actually going in your ear, picking one, and eating it. You're wild. I'd rather eat a booger. What about you?
Yeah, I gotta go with that booger bar.
The booger? Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I was thinking like earwax. And then I don't know why I just had the scene from Shrek where he pulled the earwax out of his ear and stuck it on the thing used before a candle. No, hell no, but. And I think the earwax would be tougher to go down too. So yeah, I gotta go with that booger bar. All right. So would you rather be locked in a room with your worst enemy or locked in a room all alone?
I'd rather be alone. Because when that bitch get to stinking, I don't want to smell it.
Okay. That's one way to look at it.
Because that bitch gonna stink.
Yeah, somebody gonna fart eventually.
Oh, I'm not talking about that stinking. I mean, like, when I get rid of his ass, I don't want to smell body odor. That shit's gonna be, like, fucking horrible. Like, yeah, nah. I'm good off that.
Okay. I ain't gonna lie, I would say locked in the room with my worst enemy. Only because I feel like we gonna duke it out, but end up getting to a point to where it's like, alright, bro, we tired. Just calm down. We in the same predicament. We can't do this for. And we eventually come to discover we not so different, and then might become cool.
That shit sound like a Tubi movie. Boy, niggas nowadays ain't going. Niggas won't even say sorry these days. So I know for a fact ain't nobody. What you beat a nigga ass, but they gonna want another one, and they gonna keep going. They gonna keep going. Depending on where you from. He ain't gonna let you get out saying you whooped his ass.
See, I felt like at the point of us getting out, we'd be cool. So it's like ain't no point in even discussing who won.
Somebody gonna ask me, y'all gonna have to give an answer, and that's what's gonna break the code.
Right back enemies. All right. So would you rather live in a world with no internet or a world where fun is banned?
No internet.
No internet?
No internet.
Yeah, me too, boy, because I feel like internet messed the game up. I feel like it gave people the misconception of having too many options.
Also, my stupid ass. Also, bro, like, I cannot imagine not having fun.
Right.
I think I have fun every day. I do something that has some type of fun every day.
Right.
I couldn't imagine.
At least try to.
There's some days I don't even get on social media because I'm having fun. Real shit.
Yeah.
So,
You're actually living in the moment rather than posting about it.
I'm one of them type. Nah, don't get me wrong. I have my moments where I will put my. Nope, you didn't say no camera. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, no internet. Because you didn't say no camera.
Right.
I take pictures and I record sometimes.
Right.
But yeah, you didn't say no camera, so yeah. Definitely, like, you can take the internet and throw that bit away.
Last question. Would you rather be stranded on a deserted island or lost in space?
The island, boy. I'd rather the island.
Yeah, could you imagine just being out there?
Because, honestly,
It's too much space, boy.
I could build a boat. I could build a boat. Or I could make kind of like something you made. I mean, something like something, the staff and a little shit.
Oh yeah, the raft.
I can do something. Might not be able to go nowhere. Make them get ate up by the waves.
Yeah,
But I can do something. Space, I'd cry. I'd probably cry both, honestly. I don't mind crying. There's nothing wrong with crying. But I'd cry in space. Because I wouldn't know what to do.
What could you do? Like,
And when you mean space, you mean like lost in like a suit, and I'm just in a suit,
yeah.
I'm just floating around in space. Oh hell, no. Hell no, hell no, hell no, motherfucker, hell no, hell no. You mean I'm not even in the ship? Nah, bro. How would I eat? I can eat on a deserted island. I mean, yeah, on an island.
Right.
I could kill something.
Somebody knock you the hell off.
But I ain't going, boy. I ain't going. That nigga you can't go gonna jump in me. And whatever it is going down. Think about the fact it ain't nobody here but me.
Right.
I ain't going.
That you know of. Some islands we feel like deserted, but hell, we don't know that. We just ain't been there, or the people that been there ain't been back to report nothing.
Bro, yeah. Cause I wouldn't know how to get back was from space. Like, I would just be in that bit, doing backflips, turnarounds, talking to myself.
So would your answer change if you were in a spaceship, or like
Yep.
some?
Mm-hmm.
But like, what if it was off? Like you can't control it; it's just floating in space.
Put me on that island still. Wanna know something? You wanna know how stupid I am? Let's say if I found Earth, right?
Mm-hmm.
try my best, trying to guide myself, thinking about a map of what looked like Florida or look like, like Texas and shit, and trying to find myself like going into that motherfucker, like not even knowing that maybe it's like a honey hole or something, or where you supposed to get in, like
Right.
I don't know.
You in this dang honey hole. That's this week's Would You Rather segment. I mean, I ain't got no problem with them seeing me drink some water. My throat dry. Pause.
I only said that boy because your chapped lips.
Oh yeah. I had to hydrate. So I always say you hydrate while you elevate.
It sounds like a white person eating barbecue chicken over the first time.
It's only funny because I've seen that before. So I know exactly what that sounds like.
See, the funny part about the joke is it sounds like a joke, but it's so serious because you really have to realize how it sounds for the first time a white person repeat. Bro, I remember when I took Zach to my family barbecue.
See, listen. I already felt like that was one of your situations or scenarios that you went through.
And this was before like Zach became like Zach.
Yeah. So he was still Zachary.
Oh man, I took him down, man. Matter of fact, it wasn't even a barbecue; it was a fish fry.
Mm.
He had none. What is this? I was like, bro, man, get you a couple pieces, right? This. My grandma was like, yeah, get you a couple pieces. That ain't yeah, get you some. What is that cat now? I won. Bit it. With another piece. Left. Came back. But that thing, all you see is the bone. down, like, and the fin, the tail had it gone. I'm like, okay then. Came back, got him a couple more pieces. All you hear is the. Oh my.
Yeah, some people are still cooking fish with the bone in it. A whole fish.
They usually do shit like that with like bluegills or brown.
Yeah, because of the size.
Yeah. But
you can't really get like a.
No, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. The O, bro. No bullshit. No bullshit, bro. Bluegills come by as thick as your tray. My dad.
What you mean, like the size?
No, like yeah, the size. Yeah, like the size. Like if you grab him like this, you gotta grab the fish like this.
Okay.
Like this.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty decent size. Yeah, you can get a fillet off that, boy.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. But that's how the size of all of them used to be. Place called Lake Howell, bro. My dad used to come and get crickets. He'd get like 3 poles.
You say he used crickets?
Yeah. Get like 3 poles, throw them out.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, when I tell you, bro, it used to hit so fast, bro. So fast, bro. So fast. And my dad used to use them eagle claws. And he said, "Bro, you see that cork now? Cork go down, count a second. Snatch it. Boom. I'm talking about, bro. Like, we used to leave with like 20, 25, 30 bluegills every time we went.
Was he cooking them all himself, or was he selling them?
No, I remember I told you my dad really used to sell fish.
Oh yeah, okay.
Bro, like back then, this is like 2000.
Right. Okay.
My daddy used to make like 400 a week fishing. 400 a week. Back then, 400 a week was decent.
Yeah, yeah. And you doing something you love to do.
Fishing. That wasn't his job.
Right.
But $400 a week fishing. Now we used to eat off that too. So that, you know what I'm saying, counted for a lot. I'll say like back then.
Boy,
Like
I could do a good fish sandwich right now, boy, with a little mustard on it.
Yeah.
Boy, get me on that water.
2 weeks. I definitely say like within like 3, out of like a week span, we'll probably eat fish maybe like 2.5 times.
Okay.
A day, like a night,
Leftover.
leftover, probably 2.5 times.
Okay.
Fish was something we know we was going. We used to eat. Matter of fact, we used to eat fish and we used to eat fish on nights that wrestling came on.
So Mondays, Fridays.
Back then, Monday, Fridays, or Monday, Thursdays.
Yeah.
That used to be a family tradition. He used to come home, but how it would be is he'll been down went fishing the day before. Gave it to my mom and my sister. They cleaning, and as they cleaning, we getting back on the lake, going fishing again.
On that water. What's up? Right, did you see Kendrick Lamar's performance?
Hell yeah, I posted.
This man, he performed Not Like Us 6 times.
I thought it was 5.
No, he performed it once and did 5 encores of it.
I mean, he only smart because, realistically speaking, he was in LA. He had the whole LA out there, and they gonna support that shit.
Well, it was 5 times.
That's why when niggas ask me, like, it's funny because people ask me, like, who do I think won?
The beef.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would definitely say Kendrick now.
I'm gonna say Kendrick had this, like, out of all of those songs, the only song we'll probably hear again is, you know what I'm saying, Not Like Us. So it's like.
And the song long as hell.
He went crazy.
Yeah.
Man, it's just because. I mean, don't get me wrong, bro. Drake is bigger than Kendrick. But in that straight element rap, like, you can't go at it with Kendrick, bro. Real shit. Kendrick Lamar is still like that nigga when it comes to doing that. All he had to do was just, you know, grease up, get his shit together.
Yeah.
The whole time, that's not his element. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not Drake's element.
Right.
He's good at bringing facts. I like how he do it. He didn't suck. I'm not gonna lie to you. He didn't suck. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say Drake didn't come with no fire, and some of the shit he did was cool.
Right.
But it's just like
Yeah, he
Drake,
went hard on Family Matters.
yeah, like Drake, you're an entertainer though. You're an entertainer of all genres of music. That's you. You're not this battle rap dude. Can you do it? Yes. But that's not you. You're an all around guy. For real. Pop, Drake is pop. Drake is R&B. Drake is rap. You do it all.
Right.
Like, Kendrick Lamar is rap. Serious rap. Chillin' rap. Rap. Like, yeah, he's been talking that shit to make you think. He didn't fall off. And even if he did fall off, niggas like him will step to the plate when somebody like you come around. You got some people that only do better when people, you know how it is. You got some people who can be wide open and miss a shot. As soon as you put your hand in their face, they're gonna wet your ass. Real shit.
Yeah. True say.
I'm one of them people. I might miss a wild shot. Now I'm gonna take it in. From wide open, I'm getting as close to the bag of the basket as I can. I might not hit the wide open 3. Boy, you put some D on me.
Pause.
I'm on your eye, boy. Definitely.
You seen this man Travis Scott got arrested in Miami for disorderly intoxication?
Did I see it? No. Am I surprised? No.
Are you surprised about Justin Timberlake?
Bro, I'm gonna tell you the funniest shit ever. Hell no. Like,
Bro, when I seen it, I hollered.
like,
I was like, bruh, you sounding more and more like one of us every day, boy. DUI. JT, what you doing? First of all, you Justin Timberlake. Why are you driving yourself?
cause he's not huge anymore, bro.
He still got money.
You'll be surprised. First off, let me be real with you, bro. Entertainers with money, for real, that shit wasn't always grand. You gotta think of the era he grew up in. Well, he like started music. He started with music in the era where like money really wasn't money.
Yeah.
So it's
Artists
like,
wasn't getting paid like that for real.
so like,
But he's also done movies and stuff too.
yeah, I know, but like I'm saying, you gotta think about with the plot.
He one of the trolls.
I get you right.
You can't tell me he ain't getting bread off trolls. Boy, my daughter watch trolls every day, boy.
Mine do too. See, like you got a point, but like I don't know, bro. I just be feeling like a lot of these people, like they have money, but like certain things still like, you know, like some people still don't have security. Some people like, you feel what I'm saying? Like a lot of stuff is like, I feel like it's kind of like not every NBA player has security. Some of they have roaming around freely. Like, I just feel
Because
like,
if people ain't checking for them like that for real.
I feel like certain people like nowadays just, I don't know,
True.
things differently. You will see a lot of people driving themselves.
Yeah.
They got money for real. Carmelo Anthony, when I met him, had one security officer. Chief Keef had no security. He had a manager.
I ain't gonna lie, Chief Keef probably had a gun on him.
Antonio Brown had 3 women with him when I seen him.
Antonio Brown be tripping.
He had 3, bro. I have a video of Antonio Brown at the Turkey Hut in Houston.
I heard about that spot, boy. I heard they food good at
I won't go in Houston again next month. And boy, I'm so happy, but Turkey Hut, I don't know, that shit is a bitch.
I gotta bring me some of that bike.
You dirty.
I don't know, but wrap it up, put it in the luggage.
This is good. I was about to say, Darren, if you want me to carry that on, it might get ate during let me buy the Wi-Fi and apologize to you in the air. Like, bro, I think I'm over the city of, I don't know where I'm at, but I'm hungry, bro. And they charging for this. And they charging.
Yeah, because they be waxing for that airport food, boy. I had, what is that, Nathan's?
I ain't gonna lie.
Boy, they want about $12 for one glizzy.
Bro, every time I go, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I always, it's a tradition. I go get 2 when I go to the airport. No matter what I eat before I leave, I get in the airport, I get hungry. I go get 2 double shots of tequila and I get a salad. Caesar salad every time.
Oh, that Caesar salad gonna do it, boy. With that ranch. Yes, Lord.
You get a Caesar salad with that ranch?
Yes, Lord.
Man,
I ain't
damn.
gonna lie, I've been eating Caesar salads for the past 3 days.
Bro, I be in the air like, you good, man? Put that bit in the bag, the lady come, your trash, sir. Then I'm just ready to get off.
Might take a little nap depending on how long the flight is.
Bro, my naps be so fake. And then I be
Yeah,
like,
your eyes be closed, but you be you hear everything, feel everything.
shit.
And
Bro.
if somebody sneeze too hard, you
And you know what blow me? Key can sleep in the air even if it's an hour flight. Hour flight, she be. I'm like, man, fuck, I can't sleep. Like, all the time I can sleep, bro, is if I'm fucked up. Like, if I'm drunk and it's an early flight, then I can sit back and go to sleep. But eventually, I'm gonna wake up.
I don't think I fell asleep on any of the flights I took. Hell, even from Miami to New York, I was up. And the seat that I was in, it was a screen in front of me that had the map with the plane on it, like actually in real time where we was, and I remember me watching that map the whole time.
This nigga, man, the flight we taking, next flight we taking going to Houston.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how long the flight said. I know she gonna go to sleep. But I know. One of them we going to New Orleans for 4 hours. So I'm gonna jig through New Orleans for a second, get me something nice to eat. I ain't gonna.
What you mean? You got a layover in New Orleans? Okay.
For 4 hours.
Okay.
And
Yeah, that's a nice little time.
yeah.
That's hour to get through TSA.
It don't take that long to get through TSA. Bro,
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like to that grace period, boy. You
you
never know
always
what
get,
can happen.
I'm gonna tell you what always happens. We always give it a grace period, and it's always like, even when it's a lot of people, it's like keep going. Cause what be happening be gaps and lines. I ain't gonna lie, out of all the trips I've ever been on,
I think it depends on the airport too.
see, it's only maybe like a few times where I can say we actually waited in line for a long time. The whole time, bro, probably waited in line for 20 minutes. And that's for the thick ass line. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't
And
gonna lie, Miami airport horrible.
True.
Horrible. Boy, I was this close to putting my hands on one of them TSAs.
Bro, you know what it is? Because some of them treat the airport like a jail.
Yeah.
And I be having to say that shit, but nowadays, I'm going to tell you what it is. Nowadays, I understand it. Because I'm going to keep it real with you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the realest shit ever. So I understand it. People will lollygag, talk, all this other extra shit rather than keep moving.
Mm-hmm.
Some people move like they got 2-3 hours time wasted. Some people don't got that time.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, realistically, you got to keep it moving because even though it's 100 people here, you got to have respect for the other 50 people here that's probably trying to get to their flight on time. So you got to keep that shit moving. With people, I will say there's been times where I've been sitting in a line and the whole time it's like a group of people here, space, group of people here, space, group of people here, space, 2 people here, 1 people here, 1 person here, 1 person here, group of people here. Now, if we would have had a place that was like making everybody walk, we would have got to that spot maybe in 5 minutes. But it took 20 minutes the whole time because the gaps wasn't full. I mean, it was gaps in the line.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like sometimes in certain places we do need order, but there's a difference still with having order or treating this spot like a jail. But you got to also thank Miami and all the foreign people, all those other extra people that come to that shit. So a lot of Spanish people, you have to put all that in, consideration.
Almost beat him, boy.
You wanna roll one of them things? Wow.
Yeah, I will.
So shit, I got some questions for you.
What's good, buddy?
In state, if you had to take a trip anywhere, where would you go?
In state?
Meaning like in the States.
Oh, in the United States of America.
Yeah. Cause your ass gonna be like, I'd go to Tokyo to see how. I ain't trying to hear that shit.
Excuse me for being multicultural.
Hey, but ain't nothing wrong with that. So then, I will say this. I would say there's nothing wrong with visiting out of country.
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like there's a lot of places here that like people should go to.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I will say within the last 2 years, within the last 3 years, I've been to a lot of places within, the United States. And it's fun to see how things are different, but it's also good to see that black people are black people everywhere.
Okay, so some place that I would go is probably Maine. Like up that past New York.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. For the views, it's pretty much the wilderness. Like little towns everywhere. They got mountains. It's a little overcast vibe. Seattle. Probably a place that I visit.
Where the Seahawks play?
Yes, yeah. I dig the city vibe. And one of my homeboys, he said that he's familiar with Seattle, being from Washington, and he said it's a lot of art and stuff in Seattle. So he said he felt like I'd like it out there.
Okay.
Because I've been to New York, and I was there for a few hours. I think I experienced what I wanted to experience out of New York while I was there. So,
I ain't gonna lie, New York was a good spot for me. I definitely enjoyed New York.
yeah, I mean, look at your hat.
What hat? It's not a New York hat.
I know, but you're gonna fit it.
Think I was wearing fitteds before I went to New York. Shut up. But no, I ain't gonna lie. I do got a little New York. You know what I'm saying? A little New York swagger. Shout out to my bro.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the bros. Okay, cool. My next question. Would you rather be stranded in a city you're familiar with, or no? Okay. Would you rather be in a city you're familiar with no money, or a city you know nothing about with money?
How much money?
$500.
Ain't enough, bro. That $500 gonna be gone in about 24 hours.
How? How would you spend $500 in 24 hours?
Because you in a city you unfamiliar with, meaning you gonna have to pay for a place to stay. That's gonna be like $100, $200.
See, you thinking too much into it. You can find your plane ticket. You supposed to bring your ass home. You trying to survive. You bring your ass home.
Yeah, pocket the rest of the 500. Take the cheapest flight possible so you can take the most money back home. Yeah, see, you made it seem like I had to stay in.
No, I did. I said, would you rather be stranded in a city where you know people, or in another city with $500?
Yeah, but when you said in another city with $500, I figured that you had to like stay in that city for X amount of time.
But I also said you were gonna be stranded in the city where you know people. So where would you get the help from? People you know, right? Which means you can do shit. So we got $500 in the city you don't know. When you get your ass to you bring your ass home.
But I also heard that they about to take the world's famous beach sign down for renovations.
When it's going down?
I seen this article maybe 2 or 3 days ago. And they said it's supposed to be coming down within the next couple of weeks.
I mean, we gotta go take a picture on that bit, cause that bit not coming back.
Yeah, they said it's coming down.
Get that picture, boy. We're not coming back.
Listen, I always detested why it was the world's famous beach in the first place. I mean, I did my research into why and seen valid points, but they literally just posted another article, a list of like top 20 or top 10. It was either top 10 or top 20 world's famous beaches, and Daytona was not on that list, bro.
I'm calling them.
Dirty dog ass bitches. How dare them sabotage the city of Daytona like that?
It was not on that list, boy.
I mean, they ain't from around here, but they got Daytona fucked up. Real shit. I don't know who in charge of taking the sign down, let alone do I give a fuck. Count your days, bitch.
I think I sent Polo the list if I'm not mistaken. Oh, here it is. It was top 100 beaches in the world. Daytona ain't on that, baby. Take that sign down.
Golden Beach Awards 2024.
That's probably why they taking the sign down for real.
Innovation. Yes, please. But you know what it is too? Maybe it's just a slogan. Whole time when you go to a place that say world's famous tacos, that don't mean that them bitches we the world's famous tacos.
You right?
I had to like think just now. You know how it is. World's best chicken. Maybe it's just like a slogan, you know.
Definitely opinionated.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not saying that been not going down and it might not come back. I'm not saying it's coming back. I'm saying why it might have been there.
Yeah. And like I said, I've done my research into, you know, the things that made it what it was. They used to do the NASCAR races on the beach, and it was at a point in time one of the only beaches that you could drive your car on and whatnot, and stuff like that, and stuff like Spring Fling and BCR. So it has its reputable times, but like, yeah, man, the list don't lie, boy. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the "Am I the A-hole" segment now. Like the stogie. Alright, so this week's "Am I the A-hole" segment. Am I the a-hole for being upset that my wife didn't give me what I wanted for Father's Day to get back at me? I very well could be wrong and maybe I deserved it, but I can't be sure. I will include both sides of the argument. She does contribute to the household despite not working, so no, I don't want to hear comments about finances. She has plenty of money saved from when she was working prior to giving birth. So, wife, you got break. So, for Mother's Day, I had to work. My wife was at home with all 4 of our children all day. Our kids are 13, 10, 9, and 6 months old. I had been working for 2 weeks straight at that point and hadn't gotten the opportunity to grab her anything for Mother's Day. So after I got out of work, I went shopping. I got home at 8 p.m. Therefore, her Mother's Day sucked. All she wanted for Mother's Day was alone time where she wasn't needed or wanted at all day. She just wanted to relax without being bothered, basically. And I totally get it, but I had to work. I didn't even get out of work until 6:30 p.m. Pause. You got out of work at 6:30?
He didn't get home till 8 because it was work. He shopped for her.
But it took that long, bro.
Depending upon what he got or depending upon where he went.
She did absolutely appreciate the gift I had gotten. Some she had said she wanted in passing for a few months. But she said that she was bothered because I could have gotten that gift any other day and that her one request had been neglected. She wasn't super upset, but unfortunately she asked for a back rub as kind of a you can make it up by doing X type of situation. So I started rubbing her back and fell asleep dang near immediately because I was just exhausted from work and all else. So I kind of botched her day. Fast forward to Father's Day yesterday. I had to work, but only until noon. She asked me what I wanted for dinner that night, but I didn't have a preference. She asked what I wanted to do for Father's Day and suggested some things like bringing the kids fishing or going swimming, and honestly, I didn't want to. All I wanted to do was relax and work on my truck uninterrupted. As soon as I said this, she said, no, you can hang out with the kids for Father's Day. I asked why. It's Father's Day after all. Shouldn't I be able to get what I want? I admittedly wasn't making the connection between Mother's Day and Father's Day. She said, why should you get a stress-free kid day, relaxing day of no interruptions when you couldn't give me even a slither of that on Mother's Day when I asked for it? Again, you can hang out with the kids for Father's Day. She then turned and walked away, leaving the kids with me. Am I wrong for being upset about it? My wife said I had zero ground to stand on because for the past several Mother's Days and birthdays of hers, I've worked and she hasn't been able to do anything she wanted to do. Her most recent employer gives all mothers Mother's Day off and all dads Father's Day off, as well as all birthdays. So she's always had the day off, but I never have those days off, so it's difficult to do anything for her on those days. Am I the a-hole?
Is this a real person?
Yeah,
Okay.
I would definitely say he is.
First off, I don't want to disrespect you, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, bro, you the a-hole. I'm gonna tell you what you should have did, honestly, because I
Well, this ain't nobody I know personally, but this is a real person.
Yeah. No, real shit. No, I ain't gonna disrespect him. I'm gonna tell you what you should have did. What you should have did, bro, was one, like, just like you said, you don't want to hear about finances, so I don't either.
Right.
What you should have did was when you realized that you knew you was gonna be working on her working on Mother's Day. Honestly, what really should have happened was you should have planned like ahead of time, like within this time period, even if it wasn't on Mother's Day. What you really should have did was you should have planned for her a day
Bro,
in a hotel.
Bro, he had ample opportunity, bro.
You know what I'm saying? You could have planned for a day.
All the time he spent working, he said he brings in all the money.
Yeah.
Okay, you can call. You know when Mother's Day is.
Yeah.
You know when her birthday is. You can call off. Not even call off. Request those days off.
Yeah. And even
in advance.
And even if you can't request those days off, then what you really could do is like
you could shop accordingly.
You know what I'm saying?
Beforehand.
Yeah, and then what you really could have done was ahead of time, because there's always a blackout stage sometimes in certain jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Get a day where you could have literally had your girl a hotel to herself, or sent her on a trip or something. You feel what I'm saying? Like a trip where she didn't really have to do anything, to where you could have been the one at the home with the kids.
And then
You know what I'm
he falls asleep while giving her a back rub. You dirty.
Nah, I'm gonna be real with you. There is times that Key asked, like, I'll be hanging with my homeboys all day, and then she'll say all she wanted to do was watch a movie, and then I fall asleep in the bed. But I'm gonna tell you what I do to get that. I will make it to where there's a time period where I actually give, you feel what I'm saying, exactly what she wants. Like, and regardless, I can say sometimes about women, they might not all, well, how you should treat your woman is if you can't always get her what she wants right then and there, then make it your best to do it sooner than later. You feel what I'm saying?
You accommodate.
If you could have did it on Mother's Day, then on the following, instead of you spending that money, the next following day, you could have gave her the keys to the car, gave her probably the same amount of money you spent,
right,
and probably $100 more. Make sure there was gas in the car, and say, hey, just go. Even if you can't have enough to get her the whole room and stuff, you could just say, hey, just go.
I got the kids.
Go get your nails done. Go get your toes done. You hear what I'm saying?
Turn your phone off.
Yeah, go eat with the girls. Go vibe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go shop. You could have done that. Let her do that by herself. Because that time period you spent letting her, you shopping for her was time period she could have spent by herself.
Right. Because that's really all she wanted, and she told him this.
And you could have gave her that on another day with just extended funds.
Right. He's definitely a hoe.
You're definitely a hoe.
A-hole.
But you, my friend, you're an a-hole. You're an a-hole. Because if your put down game ain't good, your backup game gotta be good, gang. Like,
and if you don't know what he means when he says that, boy, that's the problem.
like If you ain't gonna make it happen the first time, your second time gotta be the best.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta make up for it. You gotta make up for it.
And that's why you always make sure your first time is your best time, so you ain't even gotta make up for it.
Real shit. Cause I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes in certain situations, my first time is always my best time. But it's like I try my best when they make, you know what I'm saying, to make it up for it. Like for real. Like I'll do this or I'll do that or I'll do this or I'll do that. Like I pretty much say that if Key was here right now, she'll tell you she's spoiled.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? If she can't get when she wanted, she definitely get it sooner than later.
Right.
Cause shit happens, you know.
All right, but we're gonna wrap it up right there. You know, that's another episode of Likkle Table. I want to give thanks to my homie for dropping in with us this week again. You know, this is your third time in? Third or fourth?
Yeah.
Yeah, Joe episode. You was on episode rundown.
2 and
2. Oh yeah, this number 4.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, appreciate you for coming in again, number 4. All right.
Love.
And a big shout out to all my viewers and listeners. I appreciate you all as well. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you like the content. Make sure you like the video. You post comments, share with friends and family, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And if you're listening in on any other services, an example, Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts. We also on the other few of them that I don't even know the names of. I just found out a couple days ago that I'm on like 2 or 3 other ones. I was like, all right. But make sure y'all leave a rating so I can know what you guys think as well. This is your host, your favorite neighborhood roster. Peace and blessings. We up out of here.
Love.
Testing, 1, 2. Mustard. I'm glad I did that. My stupid ass didn't even plug in the audio box.
Go another would have been a waste of time.
That's why I said mic check, and when I didn't hear the feedback, I was like, oh hell no. These people.
Bro, I already know it's finna be some fuckery, bro.
What, Jonathan Majors? Yeah, that boy got a schnoz.
That's a bell.
Yeah, that big got a horn.
Oh man, that bell a baritone.
Yeah.
Makes sense. We should be able to get home.
Should be able to. Every city got a Greyhound. Let me take that back.
Not every
I was gonna
city.
say, let me take that back. Most cities have a Greyhound. And if the city don't, your city that is close to one that do. Gave me all this dang weed. Hell wrong with you? Do you see this? They're about the same size as the microphone. No, don't not look. Look at it.
I'm looking at something funny. I'm looking at something funny right now, bro.
Yeah, it's funny too.
Bro, move that shit, bro.